It's 2 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Jorja Cowan with 2NURFM Hunter News. Home ownership prospects for young Novocastrians look bleak, with a new report finding new housing development targets in the Lower Hunter have fallen short of government expectations by more than 23,000. If nothing is done, the report given to the Property Council states the housing deficit will grow to 30,000 by 2024. Property Council New South Wales Regional Director Andrew Fletcher says there could be long-term impacts for aspiring homeowners.
The community needs to be very worried about the fact that we've got this massive deficit in housing. It's probably particularly true for the younger generations. If we don't boost supply, prices will continue to rise and the ability of people to own their own homes is going to dwindle.
Former Silverchair frontman Daniel Johns has escaped court this morning with a suspended licence and an $880 fine. Newcastle local court heard the 35-year-old drank 4 large glasses of wine and then drove his Jaguar. He returned a blood alcohol reading of 0.126 and is banned from driving until June. It's claimed businesses in the Hunter will be shortchanged should Labor be elected next month. Allegedly, the opposition intends to extend several taxes which were expected to be cut to pay for their infrastructure policy, costing each company upwards of $7,000 a year. Liberal candidate for Maitland Steve Thompson says this move will increase the unemployment rate in the region.
The point is that any money we're taking out of the hands of small business owners helps contribute to that rising unemployment rate, because they won't employ people if they can't afford it in their business, and every little bit helps. Cash flow is king in a small business, and Labor want to take money out of their pockets.
A Mayfield man will face court today, accused of impersonating a police officer and stealing guns from a home in the Hunter region, under the guise of executing a search warrant. He was refused bail to appear before Newcastle local court today. Meanwhile, inquiries continue to locate the second man involved, and anyone with information is urged to come forward. New South Wales Labor have announced today, if elected, they will put $10,000 towards new signs for Morpeth in an effort to bring more people into the town. The town is a major historic site in the Hunter and economically relies on tourism to survive. Shadow Minister for the Hunter, Sonia Hornery, says Morpeth has a range of attractions which new visitors should experience.
It has, a lovely river band setting. It has really beautiful old buildings that I particularly love. It has an annual jazz festival which attracts tens of thousands. It's about time we spent some money on towns like Morpeth.
Redhead Beach remains closed today following hazardous conditions. Lifeguards are monitoring the situation and will advise the community of any changes. Blacksmiths Cays and Catherine Hill Bay beaches remain open. Newcastle Airport, in conjunction with Pelican Airlines, have today announced the reintroduction of a once-daily direct service to and from Newcastle to Canberra. This service is the result of 14 months of searching for a new airline to carry on the route after Brindabella ceased running services in 2013. Manager of Business Development for Newcastle Airport, David Nye, says the new route is a timely addition.
It's coming at the right time in terms of the developments that are going on here at the airport, in particular with the expansion of the RAF base. The number of people travelling to this region will increase with work associated with that.
Tonight, senior members of the Newcastle Anglican Church will gather to assess the future of its 4,100 square metre Brown Street property. The property is currently uninhabited, and Bishop Greg Thompson believes the funds from a potential sale should be used within the parish. Reception for the sale at a recent synod was overwhelmingly positive. However, there are several members of the church who believe the sale would not be in its best interests and want the property retained. In finance, the All Ords is down 33.7 points at 58.75, and $1 Australian dollar is buying 78.50 US cents. Now with sport, Will Martin.
Terrell's Mariah Williams is celebrating today after being selected as one of Hockey Australia's senior squad members for 2015. Williams Promotion gives the Hunter a third link to the national hockey program after North's product Matt Dawson's selection into the men's squad, which has long featured Maitland's Simon Orchard. In cricket, Peter Neville has today brought in a century for New South Wales and a further century in partnership with Gurinder Sandhu at Newcastle's #1 sports ground. And with 2 rounds remaining, left-arm seamer Belmont's Jace Lawson has taken 56 wickets, including 7 5-4s, just 4 short of Belmont's all-time season record of 60. The tally has given Lawson a 12-wicket lead over Stockton Raymond Terrace player Brian Warren. And Maitland City Tennis Club has unveiled 6 resurfaced courts at their Victoria Street headquarters that have been 14 years in the making. The $120,000 upgrade at the East Maitland courts replaces synthetic grass, which was last laid in 2001. That's sport. I'm Will Martin.
2NURFM news time is 2:05.